What's up, everybody? Jay here from JHP. Welcome to my garage. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of easy build model kits that we picked up on our trip up to Roanoke, Virginia. Now these things are like super easy and the boxes are like super basic. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn them around and you can see the back side of the box. The space shuttle here has space related stuff, of course. Here's the back of the B-17, which doesn't want to stay up. And the back of the P-40. So first up, we have the space shuttle. And it comes with various accessories like a satellite and an astronaut. So let's go ahead and build that. And here we have our space shuttle. Now, before I get into this, I have moved inside because it is hot out in my garage. So if there's any mess in the background, I apologize. Anyways, here's our space shuttle. Let me start by saying these are $15 models, so I went into this not really expecting a lot. You can see it has a telescope that sticks out of the cargo bay, or a telescope. I don't know where my head is today. A satellite which sticks out of the cargo bay. The cargo bay doors do open and close. The landing gear do go up and down. A couple complaints though. The booster section screws on, and I still got to mess with it a little bit because it doesn't quite fit right, and the screw doesn't quite go all the way in. And I would have liked to have had some stickers or something so I can mark this one as one of the existing shuttles, you know, that existed in the shuttle's history, like the Challenger or the Columbia. But overall, I mean, you get what you pay for. It's a $15 model that gets the job done. It looks like a space shuttle. The scale on this one, I couldn't get much information. There was no scale on the box, but the information I did get, if I remember correctly, it was like 1/220 something. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah, it gets the job done. It comes with a stand to put it on. And it even comes with this little astronaut guy who's not very detailed. But, hey, why not? It's a bonus. Next, from the Smithsonian collection, we have a P-40 Warhawk. Comes with a little information card, which we will go over once it's built. So we'll go ahead and build that one now. Here we have our P-40 Warhawk from the Smithsonian collection. And let me tell you, this one was a pain. As you can see, the landing gear is extremely loose. You're supposed to put it back up and take it down and whatnot. So I'm going to have to play with that a little bit. The pieces don't quite stay together. You can see the seam down the center and the back. So again, some super glue is going to be involved. I think I'm going to have to paint the lines in on the canopy just to make it look a little more realistic and maybe weather it a little bit too. But the propeller does spin. It's got a nice motif going with the shark's teeth front end. And it fits the part of a World War II fighter plane. Overall, it's a nice model. I'm just going to have to do some extra work on it to make it a little bit better. And this is one of Ben's models. So not to mention, I'm pretty sure when he built it, he put the landing gear on backwards, but don't quote me on it. I'm going to have to take a look at that. And lastly, probably definitely one of the most famous bombers come out of that war. The B-17, known as the Memphis Belle. Famous movie was made about it. Got to go ahead and build this one. And here's what was definitely the best one of the three. This one went together flawlessly. Everything fit together like it should. No glue required, even though none of these are supposed to require glue. And this is the B-17 bomber from World War II, and this one is marked up as the Memphis Belle, quite possibly the most famous B-17 to come out of World War II. After all, it was the first B-17 crew to finish their full run of missions. Couple of complaints that I do have about it. The tail gunner apparently doesn't have guns. And the waist gunner openings shouldn't have windows, to my knowledge. But beyond that, it's actually a very nice model. This one clocks in at 1/144th scale. The P-40 Warhawk, by the way, is 1/48th scale, according to the back of the box. I forgot to mention that. But overall, this is a very nice model. I like it. I mean, I like it for $15. You know, the B-17 was always one of my favorite World War II bombers. And this gets me a B-17 for an affordable price, you know, as opposed to buying a more expensive model kit. And this one was super simple to put together. The wheels on it do retract up and stay up. They're on some sort of spring. And they roll and everything else. But overall, a very good model. So there you have it. 3 model aircraft that we picked up on our trip to Roanoke, Virginia. If you're curious as to where they came from, the P-40 came from the D-Day Memorial, and the other 2 came from the Virginia Museum of Transportation. Sure, they need a little work, but you know what? We paid a total of $45 for all 3 of them. I can't argue with that. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Remember to always play with your kids. And as always, I'll see you next time.